gone fairly viral for this, Vara. You've been playing Marathon.
I did. I played Marathon once and I uninstalled it.
Well, real quick, I want to point out with 1348, you played that for over 5 hours.
Yep, full playthrough.
But you beat it.
That's crazy that you played through the entire game. Like at a certain point, you're like, But anyways, okay. So you played Marathon, and this has been a hot button game for a little bit now. Obviously, it came out about a week or so ago, and it peaked at 88,000 concurrent players. Right now, 37,000 players. We've talked our thoughts on this. Phoenix, you think it's going to be fine? It's going to live? Right?
Yeah, and I think once we get to expansion territory, I actually think you're going to see it slowly climb up.
I think I predicted it would be like a double, not a home run for Lady Decade. That's a baseball reference. That means like it's good, it's fine, it's serviceable. It's not going to sell the 7 to 10 million that it needed to sell, right? Lady Decade, have you had a chance to play Marathon at all?
No, I've got a load of marathon shit that they posted to me down there.
Okay.
From last year, and I'm in their Discord server. Why on earth they thought it was a good idea to put me in there is beyond me, but nothing interesting happens. So anytime anything interesting comes up, they want you to sign NDAs. So what's the point?
Well, Vara, you were playing this, and you said you played for 5 hours, and
Yes.
Just your general thoughts on Marathon right now as you play it.
I personally didn't like it. I thought that the visual style and the aesthetic was very bad. I thought some of the gunplay was okay, but I don't like the guns. I think that there are a lot of issues with the way that the controls are set up, like the fact that your knife is on your scroll wheel, so sometimes you'll try to switch weapons, but you'll accidentally pull out your knife. I think that the controls are pretty unintuitive. I didn't really like the maps either. There's a lot of empty space between like point A to point B. And yeah, I just personally wasn't a fan of it. And hey, listen, there are a lot of people out there who clearly are feeling very passionate about it. A lot of brand loyalty out there, which is perfectly fine. Just because I dislike something doesn't mean you have to.
Well, it's interesting because there are a lot of people who are diehard when it comes to this game, and if you don't go along with it, man, you are a fake gamer. Which leads us to the viral post from Vara Dark over here of you, Vara, playing your game here.
I know. I love when people take like 30-second clips out of a 5-hour live stream and they're like, aha, yes, you've never played a game before.
Well, let's see you playing.
My way, teammate. Holy.
My video player is great.
Stunning and brave. That was my gameplay. Congratulations,
job, Vara.
guys.
Sorry,
You
way to
watched it. Woo!
All right. Well, I'll get it squared away. But the point being is that it's you failing in 30-second in a 30-second clip, and like I think we've all been there, right? The idea.
I don't understand this mentality, like of posting something like that and then thinking that like encapsulates someone's like entire social media like history and the games that they play. It's even like with DSP, right? There's games that DSP is decent at. There's games that DSP is absolutely terrible at. I mean, he dies to the first enemy in GoldenEye. That's bound to happen. But again, like when I stream 25 hours a week of video games, there's bound to be 30-second clips probably in every single stream I've ever done where it's like, oh my God, you look like a retard. And it's like, yeah, okay. Like, how is that supposed to like affect me? Oh my gosh, I have to get off social media. I have to delete my account because people are being mean to me.
Right. Well, it's funny you mentioned that because everybody's been there before, right? And here's your gameplay. Let's see you just totally sucking balls.
My way, teammate. Holy fuck.
Didn't I just click that? Oh, my bad. I thought they were... Did my teammates not damage this guy at all? You guys didn't mention at all?
Scrub.
Get
Yeah.
wrecked, Vara.
Hey, they didn't teabag me though. What the hell? They could have at least dunked on me.
Oh man, how's it feel to be humiliated, Vara, in front
Oh
of millions
man,
of people?
I have to take a break off social media. My emotions, they're fragile right now.
You know, like I think you own this pretty well on your post on X. You know, people the idea of like fake gamer Vara Dark, which is why I always introduce you as like the most hardcore gamer that I know, right? Because I don't know a single person who has this on their catalog here. Who
Yeah,
plays
like
more games.
last year I streamed almost 60 games, you know, and never mind the ones that I play off stream. Like there's bound to be times where I just don't jive with the game or I do bad at a game and it's just like not a game for me. But people take it so personally when you don't like their game or you don't do as good in their game as they do. Like they take it personally, which is very odd to me.
I don't get it from the standpoint of in anywhere during your gameplay were you giving a review that said this is too hard?
No, in my review, I just said, like, I personally didn't like the controls. I wasn't a big fan of, like, the gunplay and the guns, but, you know, even in my review, I didn't say, oh, don't buy this game because it's the worst game ever. I'm just saying, oh, it's not a game for me.
Well, that's my point. Is like it's like for me, I don't know why anyone would come after you. You're like, let's say you're the worst FPS player ever. If your review is not talking about the difficulty and that you were having, that has nothing to like. That's a safe review to me. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Like
yeah.
I didn't say, oh my God, this is like the worst game ever, and it's too hard or anything. I personally just felt like the game controls and stuff were like unintuitive. Wasn't a big fan of the guns, but like, yeah,
The
I
art
didn't
style, et
say,
cetera,
yeah, I didn't say like, oh my gosh, this is literally the worst game. This is worse than Dustborn and Concord. And I honestly had more fun playing High Guard than I did with Marathon. And I think that is really an opinion that has triggered a lot of these people.
Ooh,
They were both bad, but I honestly just had more fun with that. And I play a lot of extraction games. I've played Tarkov, I've played Arc Raiders. I didn't connect with Marathon. And listen, I like a lot of Bungie games too. I've played a lot of them, but not every game can be a hit in everyone's eyes.
Well, I'll say that I think you handle this right, you know, over on X, because you're right. It's super fun to take clips of people sucking that are totally out of context. We've all had it happen, right? People take out of context clips of our show, of us, whether like, and we have an entire series around Blabs sucking at video games, right?
Yeah.
Let's be really clear. It's fun
Like
to
if
take
I
clips.
if I
Yeah.
was going to be offended and I didn't want that clip online, you know what I'd do? I would have just privated the stream right after I did it. Now I don't hide any of my content or private like any of the content that I make, even if like, oh, it's a stream of me completely failing the entire time. But if it really was going to bother me, I could have just done that. So like I'm not going to get offended by my gameplay. Why would that bother me? Like, if you're going to get a laugh out of it, that's fine. Ultimately, like, you're giving me more attention. Congratulations. I don't see how that's a big L. These
way,
these people don't care about, like, my channel anyway, so why would I worry about their opinion of it?